So this is another thing I want to work on this morning. So this is a spillway from the lower beaver dam over here, lower beaver pond. And so you can see the beaver have built up a small dam here because we've only had just over 2/10 of an inch of rain in the latter part of the spring and fall and summer so far. So this can handle the amount of water that rushes through here, but you can see it narrows out here, which causes more erosion. And since I'll be taking a tractor going down the roads, making their way up around in here, which I still have to do more work to put gravel on top of this road, what I need to do first is make this slope more gradual going in and more gradual going out. It's hard to appreciate how steep it is, but this was all wet soil and I put lots of stone in here before. And so we'll see how I end up doing it. Got to really knock down that bank over there and knock down this bank just a little bit. But that bank there, it's a little bit steep of an incline. A trailer will bottom out. We just want to make it very gradual. And we want to have it so that it isn't a narrow spillway. The wider that the spillway is, the more passive the water will go through, and the less amount of erosion will occur. Okay, back to work. It's a few days later. We're getting a little bit of rain today. So far we've got about 0.8 of an inch of rain. I'm ending another video. I'm just trying to end a couple of videos because I've been so busy working in different areas of the forest and in the food forest as well. But this is an area where I wanted to widen the area that the vehicles go across here on this this access road, but it's also a spillway for this lower pond right here. Up above is the upper pond and the upper beaver dam, and we're on the roadway going alongside of the lower pond right now, the lower beaver dam, which is right here. And one of the things I'm always working on is trying to make our access roads as easily to traverse as possible. And so one of the things, this was just too steep of an incline and decline here. The beaver have made a nice little temporary dam because we've had the beginnings of a drought going on here. And but that's allowed me to go ahead and gradually widen this area out with Elon. I took the extra soil and filled it in an area that I needed to fill in. Oh, sorry with the camera here. Down over there near the other spillway. And this is a canal system that I dug not too long ago to harvest a lot of sand and some of the soil for where the blueberry bushes are going ultimately. So, and that's the vernal pool over in that area. And so we got this area smoothed out. I'm going to slip here and slide right into the little spillway here, but you can see it's much smoother now. Hopefully there's no raindrops getting on here. And therefore when I go through with a tractor or a vehicle and with the dump trailer behind it, I'm not going to bottom out. It's rather smooth. And I have been working up here as well. So this is a lower beaver pond over in here with lots of marsh, and this is where the baby beavers, we see them all the time in here. Now the rain has let up a little bit. Now I have set up the camera at times at the upper area, but this is, now it's raining again. This is the area where I have been putting a couple inches of gravel on top of the stone here to make this more of a smooth transition. And going down here, I've got to put a couple more inches of gravel in here, and that gravel's coming out of the pool culture pits. And these roads I've been working on, hauling lots of stone, and the roads up there, filling in the low spots, and then covering all the stone with gravel. And of course the road alongside of the upper beaver dam here, just had to add a couple inches of gravel to smooth out the surface there. I'll use a land leveler ultimately to go over this area and make it even smoother ultimately. So that's it. There's always some road work to be done, pool culture pits to be done, harvesting, whether it's crops in our garden plots or food from the food forest. And we just harvested some garlic and a few scapes. Lots of challenges with that area, but I think we're going to post a video soon about that topic as well. So this transition going from one access road to another area is a little bit better. I can put some gravel on the surface of these areas here, but now it's a nice gradual transition and a nice wider spillway. Less of a chance of erosion during those big spring thaws and heavy downpours going through this section and all. So that's about it for today's video, folks. If you found this somewhat entertaining, informative, or you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. And by all means, folks, take good care of yourself, stay safe, and get out into the forest. Enjoy yourself. spend some time by the ponds as well if you get a chance. And please stay safe. I know everyone's having challenges with the drought, the heat waves, forest fires, and all of the other economic challenges as well. Wishing you all the best. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye now.